All right, so many of you are having some difficulty drawing that rectangular box for quiz 7.1. I have seen many great drawings, and I have seen other not so great drawings. Okay, so let me explain step by step what you are given and how to get going on drawing a beautiful box according to the principles of perspective that you learned in section 7.1. The picture you are given is this, all right? And the instruction clearly says that you are supposed to use the middle four-sided polygon, otherwise known as a quadrilateral, right here in the middle, as the basis or the bottom of that rectangular box that you are looking down upon. All right, so here is how you do your bottom of the box. You don't have a choice because you are assigned or you're asked to do it this way. Now I'm using a little computer tool to sketch this box, but of course you can do this freehand. You see that? All right, what I just did is to use my black ink on my computer tool to draw the bottom of the box I'm about to draw. You see that? The four-sided picture, which is again called a quadrilateral, is the bottom base or the bottom face or surface or side of my box. All right, now comes an interesting part. And this is where these points called vanishing points become relevant, right? Now, the first thing you should do is to draw the vertical edge, the one that's closest to you. Okay, so this is the vertical edge that is closest to your eye as you are drawing this. And I try to draw this at 90 degrees, and it doesn't matter how tall it is. You don't want to make this too tall. Maybe you'll see why. But here is a picture of that side. Okay, so I'm going to draw a rather shallow, not so deep box. Okay, so this is the edge that I'm going to use as my reference. Now I need to draw a picture like this. Okay, so let me just tell you what not to do. All right, some of you are saying, okay, so here, and I'm going to draw this and this and this and this and this. Okay, there. Okay, you do have all the sides necessary, but this is not written or drawn according to the principles of perspective, right? So you cannot do what I just did. All right, so let's go back to before that drawing. Okay, so in order to draw that top edge going to the right, I am first going to use a dotted line. You watch what I'm going to do. Okay, so this edge, that is the right top edge of your box, has to, when extended straight, has to merge at that same vanishing point on the right, okay, which is on your eye level. So I'm going to draw this dotted line just so I can, draw on top of it later, all right? And the same thing on this side. So I'm going to draw this line here to the left vanishing point. Okay, again, those two vanishing points are at the same level, which is the level of your eye. And that is these are the guiding lines in order for you to follow along when you draw your line. So this time I'm going to make them into solid lines going from here to here. Right now I'm going to stop just around the, you know what, maybe this is not, well, okay. Let me go back and undo what I just did. Because the thing is, see this point here, this has to be the bottom vertex of the right bottom vertex of my box. So I'm going to draw a vertical line from there and stop right around here. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to draw right over that dotted line here. And that is your right-hand side. This is the side surface of the box. And the same thing you do with the left surface. Let's move this up here from that corner, 90 degrees, and until it hit the dotted line. And then from there, I make a solid line here. You see that? Now I have drawn these two sides of the box according to the principles of perspective. Remember, this line has to, when extended straight, merge at this point, and this line, when extended straight, has to converge at this point as well. All right, now I need edge that goes from here, left-hand side top, to the vertex, the top vertex that's far away from you. Okay, now I can't simply go like this, okay, because if I do that, that's not according to the principles of perspective again. What do you know about these two edges? Okay, that's right. I'm going to change to a dotted line again, because from here, if I draw that edge on the back side, the top edge on the back side, on the left-hand side, this line also has to merge at this vertex or vanishing point. And this also has to merge at the left vertex, right? Now you know how to draw those last edges, right? Let's see if I may. I'm going to make this into a straight line, solid line from here to here. Okay, right on top of the dotted line, and then from here to here. Okay, so again, this straight line here, when fully extended in a straight way, not bending, but don't bend right here. If you keep going straight from here, all the way here, and continue straight, it has to merge at this left vanishing point. If you go from here along this edge, and if you continue this edge straight, it has to go to the right top vanishing point. And these two vanishing points were already given on your quiz. And so you now have a perfectly drawn, or supposedly, theoretically, maybe not artistically, but theoretically perfectly drawn box according to the perspective. Okay, this is what I would ask you to do. So if your picture doesn't look quite like this, go ahead and try it again. You don't have to use a computer. You may want to use a straight edge, like a ruler, or maybe a side of your notebook paper or credit card or something, and try to draw these so that when these lines are fully extended, this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge, all these edges will converge at either the right-hand vanishing point or the left-hand vanishing point. The vertical lines would remain vertical and parallel to each other. Okay, so that's it. Have a great time drawing.